So yesterday, iShowSpeed wrapped up his Namibia stream, and honestly, it was an incredible way to end the African tour. But
myself, to be honest, chat, this tour changed my life, bro. This tour changed my life for the better. Seriously.
But let me tell you, there were some absolutely insane moments throughout this trip that you might have missed. We're talking unexpected family connections, wild pranks, meeting talented performers, and some seriously dark history. This African stream had everything, and I'm about to break down all the craziest moments you need to know about. Let's start with one of the most unexpected moments from the whole trip. Speed was in Nigeria at this cafeteria or restaurant just doing his thing when he met this guy who looked like Jamal, who's apparently his cousin. And bro, this dude looked exactly like him, just shorter and a bit bigger. It was like looking at a mini version of him. The resemblance was crazy, and chat immediately started going wild about it. Speed being Speed, he started roasting fake Jamal for eating so much food at the cafeteria.
Where's Dad? Where's Dad?
That's lost.
Bro, what you in, bro? I told you to get on the damn diet, bro. You eating foo-foo and shit, Jamal? Jamal, you eating foo-foo and I told you, man.
Like he's going in on this man, calling him out for how much he's putting away, and Jamal's just taking it, because that's what family does, right? They were joking around, having a good time, introducing fake Jamal to the stream, and the whole vibe was really fun and wholesome. The internet loved seeing this side of Speed just vibing with his people in Nigeria. Now let me tell you about the moment that had everyone dying laughing. Speed was literally standing on top of his car streaming, like he always does when he's moving through different areas, right? He's up there interacting with the crowd, doing his usual high energy thing, and out of nowhere, someone just launches a cake straight at his face. I'm not talking about a little cupcake, bro. A whole cake just flies through the air and smacks Speed right in the face while he's on top of the car. Speed didn't see it coming at all. One second, he's streaming normally. The next second, he's covered in frosting and cake. His reaction was priceless because he was genuinely shocked. The crowd went absolutely crazy. Speed's trying to figure out who threw it, and the whole scene just descended into chaos. That's the kind of spontaneous, unscripted moment that makes Speed's stream so entertaining. You literally never know what's going to happen next. Speed eventually laughed it off, but you could tell he was low-key heated in the moment. Can't blame him though. Getting a cake thrown at your face when you're not expecting it would catch anyone off guard. Moving on to something really creative and cool. Speed met this person in Nigeria who was dressed up in a full robot costume, and they were acting like an actual robot. Now, Speed knew it was a person, but what made it entertaining was how committed this performer was to the act.
How do I activate her? How do I activate her?
So you just tap here.
How do I activate you?
You tap on the...
I tap here?
Yes. You just tap here.
The robot wasn't talking at all, just making these robotic movements and sounds, really selling the whole illusion. Speed was testing them out, trying to get them to break character, but they stayed in robot mode the entire time. The movements were smooth, the act was tight, and honestly, it showed the kind of creative talent that exists in Nigeria. Speed was genuinely impressed by the dedication. This person was out here in the heat, in a full costume, entertaining people and staying in character no matter what Speed did to try to crack them. It was one of those moments that reminded you these streams aren't just about Speed, they're also about showcasing the amazing people and talent in these different countries. Then Speed met who's supposedly the strongest man in Nigeria.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is Pepper. Not Pepper.
And this encounter was hilarious for all the wrong reasons. This guy had this intense angry energy the whole time, and Speed couldn't figure out if he was serious or just playing it up for the camera. They didn't do any lifting competitions or major challenges. It was actually pretty simple. The strongman was holding these 2 spring grip trainers. You know those hand grip things that test your strength? He was squeezing both of them at the same time, showing off how strong his grip was. Speed was genuinely amazed because those things take serious hand strength to compress. And this dude was doing it like it was nothing. But what made it funny was that the strongman was angry while doing it. Like, why are you mad right now? You're literally just squeezing grip trainers and everyone's impressed. But he's got this aggressive, intense energy like Speed personally challenged his entire existence.
Now, yes, I can see it.
Can you see?
It strengthens his power.
Yes.
That's my goal.
Hold on, huh?
Speed's trying to keep it light and entertaining, asking questions and hyping him up, but this guy is just stern-faced and aggressive the whole time. The contrast between Speed's playful energy and this man's serious, angry demeanor created comedy gold. Chat couldn't stop laughing at how unnecessarily intense this strong man was being about everything. This wasn't just another IRL stream. This was a journey that showed us all sides of Speed and all sides of Africa. The joy, the pain, the chaos, the history, the laughter, and the tears. That's why this African tour will go down as one of the most memorable streams in Speed's entire career.